Okay, guys, a couple of days till solar eclipse, the 8th. Okay, just look for the solar eclipse times in your city when it's visible, and they're gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. They're gonna tell you like you're not allowed to look at the sun. No, it's not like allowed. They're telling you, discourage you from looking at the sun or the solar eclipse when it's happening, because they tell you that you're gonna go blind, it affect your eyes and whatnot, and you might go blind and all of that. So I'm gonna tell you all of that is a lie. If it's visible in your city, you can look at the solar eclipse. Okay, nothing will happen. Okay, in a matter of fact, it would not hurt you one bit. Okay, we are the product of the sun and the moon. Okay, what do you think the divine masculine and divine feminines are? Energy of the sun and the moon. So unification, the marriage of the sun and the moon, if it makes you go blind, does that make sense to you? It doesn't make sense to you, of course, because it's a lie. There are certain people who are governing this earth. Okay, they're the one who get affected by this, not us. That why they marry only from the same bloodline. They marry from their own son bloodline. You know why? Because if they marry from outside of that bloodline, then the son absorption DNA will be activated. These people do not like the sun, and they don't like the sun. That's why they're sending missiles. NASA sending 3 missiles when the solar eclipse is happening. Apophis. Apophis is like the serpent that is the enemy of the sun. Okay? So if they're proactively doing that to fight the sun, you think the sun is their friend? No, obviously not. Okay? They don't like the sun because the sun have destroyed their planet before. These people governing the earth now, who came from another planet, their planet was destroyed by the sun. You understand? That's why they don't like the sun. Okay? And so they came to earth, and they don't like anybody. You know what? There is sun people, there is a moon people, right? There's some people who love the sun, there's some people who love the moon, there's some people who like both. These people love the moon more than the sun. You understand? They don't like the sun at all. Okay? And that's why they marry from the certain bloodline, because they don't want that, the photosynthesis to be activated. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're working around the clock. What do you think the injections they gave you was about? To disconnect you from the sun. You understand? And we give energy to the sun gives us energy. It's like an exchange. It's like an electromagnetic exchange between us and the sun. You understand? Okay? So why they wear glasses? They wear glasses because they cannot look at the eclipse themselves, because it affects them. It affects them. It's like burning them. You understand? So they wear protection to protect their eyes. And the third reason why they don't like to look at the sun or the solar eclipse when it's happening, because you heard the term, the eyes are the windows to the soul, because If you look at the solar eclipse happening, and automatically your eyes is connected to your soul, you understand? Looking at this, the solar eclipse will activate these energies coming from the sun and the moon unif- marriage or unification, okay, merging. You understand? Because when you look at it without a glasses, you could absorb this energy being sent from the sun and the moon marriage. You understand? So do not believe like you need to wear glasses to, otherwise you go blind. And they tell people that for the longest time. You know what I'm saying? They're the one who are affected by this, not us. Okay? We are these people do not like the sun. Okay? So pray, guys. I've been fighting with these wicked beings forever. 9 years of misery. Because I have to say, they're very well endorsed. They have the money to put all these witches and wizards and computer techs and cell phone techs and whatever. Like every time I do a remix on my computer, when basically I'm just editing the old remix, I'm adding more, prayers and frequencies, whatnot. When I remix it, if I had like 100 megabyte, when I remix it, it goes below 100 megabyte when I remix it. I know I'm rendering and remixing, understand that. But if you started with 100, you should end with, if you're adding more, you should end with 110, 115, whatever number. It has to be over 100. But when I remix, I get from 100, it goes like 80 megabyte. Yeah. For example, I'm just giving you an example. So just they've been removing, prayers and stuff like that, and frequencies, and they've been doing this for a long time. So now when I look at the remix and I see the number change, I automatically know they remove something. So sometimes I just get rid of the entire remix and make a new one, because I know they got to it and they remove some, because they can actually. It's through coding. Computers, they do coding, and coding, there is certain, programming done through these where automatically will remove things. You understand? Because they do it through your Bluetooth. When you have your Bluetooth open on your computer, they can come in and remove something and add something, or they can put a file that does this automatically in your computer. You understand? So they're crafty, what's the word? I want to say cunts. Yeah. I think that's more perfect, more suitable for them. Anyhow, and they break all these laws. Going to somebody's computer is you're breaking the law. You understand? But hey, it's done by governments. Governments are above the law. You understand? They're like, break the laws themselves, expect people not to break the law. Why would they expect people not to break the law? When you are breaking the law, you lead by example. Okay? But anyhow, governments need to go. It's not working, Anyhow, 2 days till the solar eclipse. So guys, pray, okay? Pray, and these people are doing things. They're having a war, on the sun. But you guys need to pray against what they're doing. You understand? You have to. Okay? My allies is the sun. I have no allies with people governments or witches and wizards and warlock. Okay, they're not my friend. Okay, I'm not working for them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do what I need to do to undo what they're trying to do. You understand? I suggest you guys do the same. It's strings in numbers. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, pray. Try to just remember the prayer. Just think about the prayer where you want to pray for. You have an hour. Well, some places like 20 minutes, whatever. You can do in 20 minutes. I can do great prayer to undo what the enemies are doing, because they have also witches and wizards and warlock working for them. They're also doing stuff. You understand? This war is very calculated and thought after. It's planned a long time ago, and that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They don't want this energy coming from the sun to activate people, their consciousness. They don't want that. Understand? They don't want people to stay asleep, and because they're easy to control. If they're awake, they cannot control these people, because the power of the creator within your mind is activated. You understand? And you could move things with your mind. You just think about it and it happens. You understand? And that's what these people are fearing. These people are fearing, okay? Mostly governments, people running the show. You know what I'm saying? Controlling the governments. Well, not the governments, the one sitting on top, and then the governments underneath, and then the other departments of the government's facilities, the slaves on the bottom. You understand? The police, ambulance, the hospitals, whatever, in the court system and all of that. The slaves. You understand? The house of the government is the slave. They're all slaves. You understand? Anyhow, so you guys pray against what the enemy is doing. And this is exactly what I'm doing. Okay? Good luck. And I just wanted to tell you what's going on. Do not be fooled by if you look at the sun, you're gonna burn. You're gonna go blind. Give me a break. They're gonna go blind if these people have got running the show. Look at the solar eclipse without these stupid glasses. They burst into flames. You know what I'm saying? They have to protect themselves. I have been looking at the sun from the day I was born. Nothing happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still alive and kicking. You know what I'm saying? These people who are affected by it, I could not emphasize enough the lies and fabrication these people are feeding to people for the longest time. All is a grand deception. Okay? Don't be fooled. You know what I mean? Let them try to, lie to people, to the nations about things. You know what I'm saying? I know what they are. You're not going to lie to me. You're not going to deceive me. You know what I'm saying? I know what you are, what you're made of. You can try to deceive me, but it's not going to work, because I know what you're made of. You know what I'm saying? I know what your core is. Okay? People has three faces. Three faces. A face is only known to you. Nobody sees that face. There is another face you show to your family, and there is a third face you show to the public. You understand? I know all three faces about these people. You understand? You're not gonna fool me, okay? Go back to bed. You know what I mean? This is my saying to them. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna fool me. You can try to fool the nations, but I'm not to be fooled. You cannot fool me, okay? Anyhow, 2 days, guys. Pray and greatness will happen. Also support our central sun during this transition, great awakening and ascension. Okay? God is great, God is just, and God would manifest in your life if you support and put an intention to support the sun. I would support the sun, okay? If they're fighting the sun, that will give me an idea what the sun is their enemy. You understand? You have to understand that. Like, it cannot be any simpler. All right. So anyhow, guys, good luck, and yeah, we'll be in touch.